Hi, I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I've been focusing on establishing my routine. I've been productive, that I learned in Psycho-Cybernetics. I've been applying it to my life and I have seen changes. I have been working on my imagination, and just a quick review is that I feel like it's working. I'm excited for my future. I'm really happy with how everything's been. I'm sorry if you see a freaking fly. Do drive-bys. They're rude. There's a lot where I'm at. And I know it shows up in camera, so I'm sorry about that. But I also wanted to talk about everyone's journey is very different. So to be truthful, it's been hard staying consistent. Not every day has been productive. Not every day has been 100% happy or positive. But it's all been necessary for growth and learning opportunities to do better. So I'm really happy with how I've been holding myself accountable. You have to be on this journey, or when you start applying things to your personal life, like the things you learn from this book, you have to be very honest with yourself and you have to hold yourself accountable. So we're going to be talking about imagination, chapter 3, and I even wrote notes. But we're going to be talking about how our imagination works, that we actually, whether you realize it or not, it's being used. It's either being used productively or destructively. Whether you're aware of it or not, you're using your imagination, and that's, creating your day-to-day, your routine, your habits. I don't know how to I'm going to try to explain this as simple as I can. We have imagination in our minds. Whatever we imagine, whatever scenario we think of, or whatever movie that's playing in our mind is projected into our reality. Within, so without. That's just how things are. You can either get with it or not. Just like there's an ocean and the waves are always going to be coming. No matter what, you can either ride the waves or freaking drown in them. I'm serious. And a lot of people aren't aware. A lot of people allow their imagination to run wild, creating these not so productive scenarios and circumstances for themselves. So it's really up to you whether it's being used to your benefit or you're being your worst enemy. You're setting yourself up for failure. Like, you're preying on your own downfall. I don't know how else to say it. I used to prey on my own downfall all the time. Like, worst case scenario, just in case, what if this happens, what if that happens. My insecurities were what was holding me back. I was my biggest enemy. I was really rough to myself, really rough in my mind, and with that, my inner became my outer, and it was so miserable. I was miserable every day. I did not enjoy being here, and now I can confidently say, even the bad days, I'm very grateful for the circumstances I have and the opportunities I'm presented, and whatever may happen, I know there's a greater purpose for it. I know it's needed, and I know that there's something to learn from here. So that is why it is highly advocated to really think of your goals so you have a clear target, making it easier for you to move closer to your dreams. I know, or I can speak personally for myself, I hated being clear about things. I hated writing things down. Like, I felt that, oh, well, I know what I want to do. Why do I need to write it down? Why do I need to plan it? if I already know? Like, I felt like it was a waste of time. And it's not. That's actually first thing you're supposed to do is plan out your goals, plan out your dreams, have a clear vision of what we're aiming for. Because if we don't have a clear vision, guess what? That vision's never going to come to life. And I don't know about you, but I want my dreams to come to life. So, like, you're saying, I'm sorry, I'm like gonna be like, oh shoot, I'm gonna be swatting because the flies are being scandalous right now. But you need to make your vision come to reality. No one else knows what's going on in here. Like, no one knows what's my dream. No one knows what's your actual dream. And no one is gonna make it come to life other than you. So I really grew up for a really long time thinking that, like, don't be delusional, be realistic. And being realistic for me, for my circumstances, was not promising. It was actually really sad, the life that is expected of how I grew up, where I came from, just. And I'm not gonna be a statistic. I'm gonna actually be. I have different goals, but we'll get to that later. Us ourselves aren't machines, but we have a success mechanism within us. We aren't machines, but our machine, our imagination, our success mechanism needs us to tell it what to do. And a lot of us, me, for example, for a very long time, I wasn't telling it what to do at all. It wasn't even telling me, imagining, me dreaming of my dreams, me dreaming and planning and sitting down and writing out my goals. I would look at you and laugh. I would lie to you. And I would say that it got done, or I was gonna do it, and in reality I wouldn't. Like, it just felt like a waste of time. And that's where I went wrong, is that I would feel that any time for me to build me and to help me grow was a waste of time. And that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be your number one, just like I'm supposed to be my number one. You're supposed to be your number one. Everyone's supposed to look, because no one's gonna look out for you like you look out for yourself. Like, no one's gonna take care of the old you when the time comes. Like, yeah, like, we hope, we wish, but sometimes things don't always go as planned. But the least we can do is plan for ourselves. And truthfully, I want to plan for everyone. I want to take care of my whole family. Like, even my great grandma, I want to take care of her babies. Like, I want to take care of them when they're old. And I want to make a retirement home for my elderly, and just have my clan in there and them. I just have a whole, like, see, look, they're I'm dreaming, and I'm gonna make that happen. And something I suggest is that you just start. Would you rather it be day one or one day? I know it's like, look who's talking. I have not been consistent. I have not with making videos, not with recording, editing. I have not. But I'm gonna start now. And I'm not gonna put myself down, because I was productive doing other things. I had a lot going on, and I helped my family in a lot of ways, that a lot of things that needed to get done that only I was able to do. So I don't regret how I spent my time. I don't feel guilty. I'm just ready to start. I'm ready to really begin my journey, because I'm excited. I have a lot of plans. Like, I want to make videos, not just on Psycho-Cybernetics. I do videos on Psycho-Cybernetics because I feel that it's something everyone needs to learn. And I feel if everyone learned it, if we all just applied it to ourselves, our world individually would be a lot better, a lot more positive, a lot more productive, a lot more constructive. Like, I want a better future. I want a happy future. It hurts me when I see people not happy. I don't know. So I do videos on Psycho-Cybernetics, hoping to teach some skills, even if it's one skill that makes your day a little lighter. I wasn't taught a lot of skills growing up. I wasn't taught constructive skills growing up. I was taught very toxic ways to deal with your emotions, and I was turning into a little crazy crash out. I grew up with crazy crash outs, so I didn't want to go down that road. It seemed like such a waste of energy, and it really is. And I want to be the one that brings change to my family for the better, so I have to start. And Psycho-Cybernetics has really helped me with that. And the person that introduced me to Psycho-Cybernetics is Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor introduced me to the book Psycho-Cybernetics. He also introduced me to Earl Nightingale. I highly suggest checking out Bob Proctor and Earl Nightingale. If you're into self-development, which is what my channel is partly going to be about, for something I'm really interested in and love learning about, love reading about, love spending time actually trying to practice the skills I learned from it. Because I'm sorry, but I wasn't taught any of those things growing up. And well, we all start somewhere. So I also want to do gardening content, gardening with plants, with herbs. I want to, from beginning to end, because I don't know anything about gardening, or I know I'm familiar, but I don't have a green thumb at all. So I want to show the progress of that and share tips and tricks I learned along the way. I want to do gardening content, like the consumption of gardening, like smoking. So I want to do like unpackagings and reviews, like befores and afters, and my honest opinions on it, products and different specials they have. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with that content, but I want to start producing it. I want to do self-development, gardening, Mother Earth, and gardening like 420. Gardening like 420. I've been doing it for a little bit. I'm pretty knowledgeable in that area, growing and consuming it. 420. My birthday's 4/19, so I want to do content on it. I don't really see it. I want to show the packaging. I want to show my honest thoughts about the product. I'm familiar with some brands. I'll give my honest opinion on it, let you know if it's worth the price, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it is a little pricey. It's a pricey habit. It's an expensive habit. And before, I didn't know anything about it. I would spend my money on trash. Kid you not, I'd spend my money on trash. And well, if I can, I don't know, lead you in the right direction or give you some sort of idea, then that's a plus in my book. So I want to talk about self-development, gardening, Mother Earth, show my journey on that, and then gardening, 420 gardening. I also want to do a little bit of different things, but I think I forgot sewing. I want to show my journey on sewing. I'm novice, so I'm novice at all of these things except 420, but I am novice And you're gonna see the journey, and you're gonna see the growth. And I'm telling you, I'm applying the things I'm learning from Psycho-Cybernetics. And today we learned about using our imagination and having it work for us. You were using it already. It's just up to you if it's destructive or productive. I promise you, I know it's not easy. I know everyone productive looks different, but we all start somewhere, and this is my start. And well, I feel like it's gonna be fun to see where this goes, because I'm actually excited, and from the projects I have been working on, I've been having fun, and I'm excited to share it with you. So if any of those topics interest you, then let me know, and I would love to collaborate. And I would love to hear your tips or your secrets that you would love to share, or any comments or suggestions you may have for me. Thank you for your time. I'll see you next time. I'm hoping that the next video will be on either gardening or sewing. Either one of those. But if it's not, you know to expect it, something along those lines. Well, I'll see you next time.